Hey YouTubers, this is Darren here, Northwest Marine, coming at you with an update on my 300-gallon tank. A few things have changed since I did my last update. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. Anyway, I decided to make the move and turn this into a reef, even though I don't have anything in here yet, and I'm still currently working on my 180. Also, what I did purchase was the Maxspect Gyre XF150. We'll come back to that in a little bit here. So what I did on my rock formation, I went ahead and took my vertical wall I had across here down and formed two different formations. I staggered some of the rocks so it was that low, medium, and the higher elevation for the different types of corals. I don't know if I'll keep it like this, but for now I went ahead and did it to accommodate the fish anyway. So there's plenty of room for different caves, access for the fish to come in. So that being said, I had to go ahead and get rid of a couple of my fish, actually 3. I went ahead and got rid of the greenbird wrasse, the red-breasted Maori, as well as the red chorus wrasse. Going ahead and putting inverts and snails in here, those things wouldn't probably last the night, especially with a greenbird wrasse. That guy has got an insatiable appetite. So everybody in here is doing good so far. The Naso with streamers, he is not shy at all anymore. This guy here has got a great appetite. Matter of fact, he inadvertently hit me with his scalpel last week, and for any of you guys that have tangs, it doesn't feel too good. So I know that Scott at Mile High Reefers has been on a zebra soma kick, and I'm going to go ahead and add some more zebra somas in here. That's worked for Scott so far, and he's got just minor aggression or hardly any, if all. So I've still got the orange shoulder back as well as the white cheek, and like I said, the Naso here and the purple. I'm going to be putting some different types of wrasses in here, as well as, you know, the inverts, snails, and I've got some probably some cleaner shrimp I'm going to add in. I don't know about putting any hermit crabs in here. Last time I did that, I put too many and my snails didn't last, but you know, lesson learned. So anyway, getting back to this thing I picked up, is the Maxspect Gyre XF150. I put it in a vertical position on the right side of the tank. So basically what I could create was a linear flow, and it is done really well. Now I do have the J-Bow RW20s I'm running on the other side of the tank, and I did have to dial these guys down. I was just too strong, and I was getting sand that was getting kicked up. I was going to go ahead and stack them on top of each other, but I was getting sand kicked up, and I went ahead and dialed it down to about 70%. One of them I have on the pulse mode, and the other I've got on the constant mode, and it's working pretty well so far. You can see the kind of flow right now that the Maxspect is putting out. As far as the controller, what I did is I turned it and I set it in the constant mode for now, and I've got it about 70%. This is great. It also has a pulse mode on here, as well as a feeding mode, which is this right here, and it does the same concept as the J-Bows does, and it puts it in feed mode for about 10 minutes. So right now, like I said, I've got it in constant mode, and I also put it in pulse mode too, but I'm not running it on the reverse gyre due to the fact that it'd be counterproductive with the J-Bows that I've got right now. What I did notice is that I've got no detritus in here, and for you guys that have tangs, you know these guys are messy, constantly pooping, and I have no detritus that's on the sand bed right now, and it's keeping it in suspension, which is really good. Pretty happy with it so far. This is an 8-foot tank, and you can see at about 70%, this gyre is creating quite a flow. and running the J-balls on the other side, I'm just creating a linear flow where it's just going round and round. You can kind of see it for yourself. Pretty happy with this. I know a few of you guys do have the Maxspect. I know CJ is running the 130 on his, and he's really happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and play around with this a little bit more and see some of the other features on here, but for now this has done really well for me. It's taking all the detritus and pushing it up into the sump here. Sorry about the glare, guys. Anyway, just thought I'd let you guys know what I've been doing in the last couple of weeks. I've actually had the Maxspect on here for about 3 weeks now, but I was playing around with it, seeing what it would do, and it's done really well so far. I'm really happy with it, like I said. Anyway, guys, feel free to comment, hit that like button, subscribe. I welcome your comments. If anybody is running one of these XF150s on here, I'd like to see what it's doing in your system, and any tips that you guys can give me on here, that'd be pretty welcome. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you take a look at the tank for a minute, and I'm going to sign off. You guys have a great evening.